Welcome to the Sharkmoney Show.
What's up?
Yeah, you tuned in to the numero uno shark betting shark show of them all. What a mouthful. I'm your and I am your host, the one and only T-Shark with my co-host.
T-Shark!
No doubt about it. Let's keep the balls moving, let's keep them rolling. Last week it wasn't moving, it wasn't stolen, but all those wins, bro. Yo, B, you definitely did your thing. Welcome to the world of winning, okay? Because if you took this man's pick, look at the money. Just look at the money. Just fan off the release. Oh my gosh.
Cardinals. Oh man, smoked the Titans.
Oh,
right?
lovely.
The Eagles smoked the other birds. And like
it was gritty, all the way from the front line to the backyard of the city. But now here we are, week 2.
Right.
It's the NFL betting advisor that you ever heard before. Like and share this video to all. Hey guys, we got 10 hot ones for you. We're gonna smack them up and blow them to smithereens. Let's go get it from Hollis to Queens. It doesn't matter, we on the scene. Let's go get it. Now first up, here we are. It's the NE Heartbreakers, and I mean the NE Heartbreakers flying on in, and I mean they broke a lot of hearts into the Jets. The Jets did a crash landing in Carolina, and now they're coming back home, and they're waiting for you in MetLife Stadium. And I'm talking about on everything I love. You see what it is? It's going to be the New York Jets with the underdog appeal with the -5 and a 5.5. Call it what it is. The NE Heartbreak Kids are favored with the -5.5. And do you think Bill Belichick for once again he got beat by who? The Miami Dolphins, his nemesis. But I'm telling you right now, coming off a loss with the Dolphins, he does not take any L's after losing to the Dolphins. You can dang sure book it. Now, I said it last week. Hey, you got away with it. The rookie, we saw what you was about. We was jonesing for the Jones, another Jones in the line. But it's okay. Take the Bill Belichick, and I mean the NE Heartbreakers. All day, every day, the New England Patriots type of way. Let the Jones fly. Okay, B-Shark, who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna side with you on this one. I definitely support your pick here. Just because it's the Jets.
Yeah.
I mean, right, so the Jets, since the beginning of last year, there's been 17 games so far. They are 6-11 against the spread, which ties them for worse than the entire NFL. So if you're just gonna look at trends or bet trends, some people like to do that. Everybody's just gonna jump in against the Jets because historically they're the best to pick against. And I mean, historically Belichick kind of owns these guys. Granted, they both have some rookie quarterbacks. Looks like they might have some snarl to them, who knows, but I'm just gonna lean on history here. I'm gonna lean on facts. Facts are it's the Jets. Facts are the Jets don't cover the spread. So I'll lean Pats. I'll lean Pats on
That's
this.
all day. Give it up. That's right. You can put this on your card. It's a parlay. That means you bet 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, more than one on your card. You can put a little bit less money and win a lot of money, and that's what we're trying to give you 10 hot, fast ones coming down your track. But here we go with the next up pick, and it is a du jour of all that must concord, because it's 2 times they're going to face each other this year, and it's going to be the first time that they meet up this year. And after seeing this NO guy, YESSF, yes, it's the NO, and I mean I should call them the Heartbreaker, but it's the Saints flying on into the Carolina Panthers. Did you see that Panther jumping all around that stadium? Did you see that, man? I was like, call the SPCA. Get somebody out here. Somebody got a shotgun. Hit this, man. I thought it was real. I didn't know Panthers was out there like that. But that 3D image is as hype as you're going to get for this game. Because that's what's going on. It's over, bro. Don't even come out here with this mess. I told you, if it was Bridgewater, it'd be something else. But this Carolina Panthers game, it don't look pretty good. The only excitement is the Cougar. That's it. I'm Panther. Alright, I messed up. That's what he is. I don't give a dang what you think, but it's going down one way or the other. The NO, and I mean that Jameis Winston is smoking. I mean, he's smoking. Winston truly is a smoker, okay? And he's putting it all in a pack, a 20 pack of singles, and you're smoking it and loving it, and you know what? You're addicted. This game right here can make the addiction even worse, okay? Because if he's airing it out 5 more touchdowns and no interceptions, woo! Woo! He's the MVP, lead on favorite, taking them all day. It's the NO, and I mean I'm taking them because they are minus 3.5 on the road. You know, this the post, era of breezy. Okay, take it easy. But it's going down no matter how you say it. NO's going to get the YES in this game. Minus 3.5. Shark gotta eat. B-Shark, who you got?
Yeah, we're in alignment again on this one. I like the Saints on the road. Historically, they've been good. The last 24 games, 18-6 against the spread on the road. So that's a pretty solid record. Who the thunk it? Jameis throwing 5 touches and 150 yards. So impressive on all levels. And the other, I'll tell you, New Orleans got something else going on. Once again, unfortunately, after this hurricane. And you heard Jameis say it in the press conference. Well, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I heard it. He said, we did this for the city. And right now, the whole city, I just heard today on the news, the whole city is starting to smell a little bit because trash is a problem and all that. There's so many problems and challenges right now in the city and streets of New Orleans and the wake of that storm. So God bless everybody there. But I tell you what, it feels like this football team is going to do something for this city and give them something to cheer about on Sunday. They've already demonstrated good historic performance on the road. They got a little something extra on this one. I'm going to ride Jameis on this. They're going to cover that field half and then some and ride off into the sunset.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Once again, we match up, we meet up. You're tuned into the numero uno shark betting show of them all. It's the Sharkmoney Show. I'm your host, T-Shark, with my co-host.
You
know what time it is. We didn't come to play. We came to get played. We try to get paid all day, every day. Here we go with the third pick, and we're going to keep lining them up. It's the TB, and I mean the TB12. You can put your money on him. This guy is no joke. He's the reincarnated of who? Johnny Unitas. If Johnny Unitas could keep doing this, he would be looking like Tom Brady. Okay? But it's going down. So it's the ATL. Oh my God, there's somebody out there. There's aliens out there. They're trying to beam me up, Scotty. But listen here. Listen here. If you're out there, you're up there, you're flying with the ATL Falcons, well, tell that Falcon there's a crash landing that's going to happen at the Tampa Bay airport and get ready. Okay, because TB12 is the hurricane that's coming, and I mean the pain that's going to bring to you. It's minus 12. Ooh, this is the NFL. Ooh, what we going to do with a minus 12? Do I have to preach on it? Do I have to speak on it? It's TB12 with the 12, and that's an omen. Okay, so when the same number comes out of the quarterback, you know who I'm going with. This is a whooping. Take the TB12, but it's going to be for the money line. Money line. Are you crazy? It's not going to be no dang 12. I'm not even going to risk it like that. Take the money line in your parlay card. Are you crazy? Out your mind? You done blown your win cap back. You been smoking Winston's. It ain't going to be that easy of a game, but there will be. This is an interdivision game, so it's always tight. That 12, come on, that's a fool's bet. Don't even do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Atlanta looked bad against the Eagles. They pouring it on like honey. Like, oh, it's over for the ATL. But listen, one thing about a man that's resurrected, he can come back, okay? And he can't be stopped. So let me tell you this. Take the money line. B-Shark, who you got?
Yeah, I would just say on this one, man, if you're scared, get a dog because this one's going to get crazy. I'm staying away from this game, truthfully, on my card, like hitting a side, just because 12 is just too much to lay on a home dog for B-Shark, man. I think I gotta have some decorum here. not go there on a home dog, like especially in week 2 when that was a preseason game last week for a lot of teams, and so there's gonna be a lot of changes and adjustments and personnel and this and that. So I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to say like just 12 is too much. Now I'm also not gonna bet against Tom Brady at number 12 on the 12-point spread. Trust me, I'm too superstitious to even go there. So I'm not touching this game from a spread standpoint. Definitely agree that the Buccaneers take the W in this one on the money line. Though I don't know, it kind of depends how rich that juice is to lay that, to see if it's even worth it. But I like the over. I like the over since 2018 between these two teams. they've had 6 contests, and all 6 contests have favored the over. So history speaks, and with a 12-point spread, I think we're kind of talking about points being put up. Right?
Yeah, basically.
So I think we're going to see a pretty juicy number in the end in terms of total points. So I like the over based on history as well.
Take that over, ladies and gentlemen. Take that over. Gather all around because the picks are going down. Because here we go with the 4th pick. We're going to get into it like old Saint Nick because he was on the line last week. And that's that old Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's that Roethlisberger with that beard is. Or what freshly shaved. However he wants to put it. But old Saint Nick is back there throwing no picks. He's out there trying to just go through it like a toothpick. Weasel this, weasel that. Try to do this, do that strategy. This, that. And he comes out with a win. Now, what you saying? There's some magic in that man's hand. I'm going to have to take it out of Fitzpatrick's hands and just go and give it into the Roethlisberger land because he's making a lot of cheese right now. He's stacking a lot of cheese, and it's not going to be easy to replace this man because if you're relying on anybody else, they better be tough as nails to come up into Pittsburgh. And I mean Pittsburgh. Yes, Pittsburgh sitting at home against those gambling Vegas Raiders. Ooh, those Raiders pulled off a win. The Raiders just win, baby. Win. Do what you gotta do to get the win, and they showed up. And that was the most exciting game I've seen so far. It was amazing.
That was crazy.
That was so much in the Death Star. Okay? You couldn't beat them in the Death Star, so there's gonna be a problem now. I think a little bit too much overconfidence. We got the Pittsburgh, and I mean the Pittsburgh Steelers, sitting at home with a minus 6.5. Now, what you saying about to look on the heads of my little Brigette watch, whatever it is on my gold, it's chains. I'm telling you right now, take the Pittsburgh Steelers over these Las Vegas Raiders. They can't go on the road and beat Pittsburgh at home. That's a safe bet. The 6.5 is kind of steep. It's kind of steep.
Rich.
That's really. I'm telling you right now, as a shark, as a guy who's well invested, been doing this for a long time, making a lot of money. That 6.5 make you look like, oh, wait a minute. So let's go and check that one more time. Money line, Pittsburgh Steelers, and take the under. Oh yeah, I go against all the odds. It's going to be a defensive extravaganza. Be sharp.
Yeah, so that's an interesting pick. And again, B-Shark staying away from this one. Though, if you like, again, trend betting, you got Roethlisberger's 32, 23, and 2 against the spread when he is favored by 6 or more points. So, point is, when the spread has been big with Big Ben, he plays big and delivers big points. And he's been a pretty safe bet, well, as you know, his gambling. So he's been north of 60% on that. So that's delivery right there for Big Ben. Got a favored aside. However, man, that was just a wild game, man. You know, I think in the Death Star they used some like force tricks on Lamar.
Yes, they did.
Fumble the ball and
Jedi mind trick.
What? Where'd the ball go? What happened right there? That was some crazy stuff, man. But yeah, I think the Steelers. But you say take the under, man. And I see where your head is, man, because really, you know, the Steelers showed up on defense in Buffalo. Man.
Yeah,
they did their thing on defense and special teams.
Yeah,
punt block. They were doing all three. You know, it was like they're kind of waiting for the offense to catch up a little bit on this because everybody was eating there in Buffalo.
That's right.
But you know, like this has been a wild thing. Like taking the Steelers out of this. The wild thing about the Raiders, again, including the game this year, the 16 last year, they are now 14-3 to the over. To the over the Raiders have been in their last 17 games. So, you know, if you're going to get that under, make sure you got some conviction on that. Because I'll tell you what, that's a tall stat.
I like a tall stat.
The pendulum always comes back. So maybe this is the time for number 4. It's going to be 14-4 after this one, but I tell you what, I don't look at that and feel juicy about the under myself.
Yeah, I take my money in droves.
Hey, that's why you feel get it.
This is what the gamblers want in me. I'ma give it to them. It's insider trading edition. Yeah, 101. Go with what the sharks say. Oh well, with the rest of them, let's go. It's the 5th pick, and let's not mince any words about this. I ought to smack you with this one. Who? What did we say? There's a city, there's a town, and there's a borough in every state that you're around. And I told you, B told you, we said get on the wagon early. Before it gets all packed up, we got front seats. We breathe down his neck. Matter of fact, he looked this way, I'm looking at him, B looking at him on the other side of the Jeep. Because we picked him first. It's the Burrow. It's the Joe Burrow Express. Oh, what a mess. Did you see that? Oh, it was legendary. It was some Joe type of legendary game. You could roll that thing in slow motion and just eat popcorn as you listen to the horns, because that thing was on, and I do believe it's the Cincinnati Bengals, and they got teeth this year. Yes, they was walking around with dentures last year. Okay, they got pop. Oh, you out the jungle tonight. You can't come back, but now they back. It's the return of, and when the return happens, you know you can't catch the wave. It's a tsunami. It's going to engulf the whole state, the whole coast. Wherever this man goes, he'll brag and he'll boast, and I'll do it the most. This is what it is. Cincinnati over the Chicago Bears, and I do mean the Bears with no hair. The bear who couldn't care. The bear who wasn't there. The bear who couldn't growl and prowl and didn't want to fair. No fight, none at all. This is who you're walking into seeing. They sitting at home licking their paws. Let me tell you something right now. It's over for these guys. Get somebody else to just get the Fields in the game. Put Fields. I told you Fields was going to be in that game. Voila! What did I tell you? Listen to what the coach got to say. Take the Cincinnati Bengals, take the Cincinnati Bengals, and take the Cincinnati Bengals 3 ways, all way, every day, Sunday, minus 2.5 going to Chicago. You got to be out your mind. That quarter's going to get reversed and take over in this game, because it's going to be busted. It's going to be more disgusting than you ever seen. Legendary status is on the line. Joe Burrow is doing just fine. B Shark, who you got? Blow it on.
Yeah, I like it, man. That's our boy. I said that's my dog, but actually that's my cat.
Yeah.
That's a cool cat, man. I love this dude's got some moxie, boy.
Yeah.
And you know, this is a really, really interesting game when you get right down to it. But first, I told last week the exact words out of my mouth was Andy Dalton sucks. I told you. He still sucks. For the record, we're week 2 now. Andy Dalton still sucks.
Still bad.
Alright, let's take that as a note real fast, put that on the side. I'll give some credit though. What actually impressed me about the Bears was David Montgomery. That dude looked faster than everybody out there. He was moving pretty good, man. So, you know, I think if the Bears have a prayer, it's going to come down to the legs of David Montgomery and him running all over the place. But I'm going to tell you this, man. The Bears in their last 10 against the spread are 2-8. In their last 15 losses, they're 4-11 against the spread after a loss. They're 0-4 against the spread when they're a home favorite, which they are by 2.5 points since 2018, which hasn't happened much. And when they have been, they haven't delivered. You know, there's just something not right in Bearland. And I'm kind of sniffing around the coach here a little bit, because he's in charge of this mess. Yeah. He's in charge of who he puts out as a quarterback. And I'm telling you, if Andy Dalton is the man trotting out there on Sunday, conversely, the Bengals have only won 1 of their last 16 road games, man. Like, they're not a slam dunk, but right there on the money line is plus 110. I'm telling you, Joe Burrow is the guy to get this done. If you scared, get a Bengal Tiger, bet on Joe Burrow, take the money line, take the points, do whatever you want. These cats are real, and the Bears are fake.
Hey, it is what it is, because we saying what it is.
Bengal eats bear this day.
Like I said, you're tuned into the numero uno Shark betting show of them all. It's the Sharkmoney Show. I'm your host, T-Shark, along with my co-host.
T-Shark!
Yeah, you
that's
know what
Bengal Shark, baby!
That's right. That's right. And now we got the guy who checks them all, the guy who sends them up into the sky, the guy who says the thoughts are coming, and I don't know why, but the message shall be delivered. It's Al Shark.
Preach!
With his picks.
All right. Well, to the Shark Money Revival. As we enter the gates of week 2 of the NFL, I am Al Shark, and I'm here to bless you with what I know. Okay, we're gonna enter into this good book of Go Big, Mo Cheddar. I said, Go Big, Mo Cheddar. As we get into the first chapter, it's the Browns. The Browns are going against the Texans. I don't see no oil. I don't see no rainbow. All I see is brown everywhere. Brown everywhere. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with the Browns. In chapter 2, it's chapter 2 of the Bucks. I said the Buccaneers. Now, as the Buccaneers are in their own house, they see a falcon. They see it in the air. Boom, it's gonna get shot down. It's gonna get shot down. All right, that's where I'm at. I'm at with the Bucks. With the number 3 chapter. It is the Eagles. I said fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles against the 49ers. They coming in. They ain't got no goal. I don't see no goal. All right, I'm going with the Eagles. Yeah, I am. Number 4. It's the Seahawks. I love the Seahawks. And as the Seahawks fly, it's gonna get into a Titan eye. And that's where it's not gonna see it. It's not gonna see it coming. It's not gonna see a Seahawk coming. It's not gonna see a Seahawk coming. Number 5. It's hit the book of the Chargers. It's going against the Cowboys. Now, as it's out in the Cowboy range, what's it going to do? It's going to get struck by lightning. And as the Chargers struck it by lightning, that's what I'm going with. Now, what does it say to me? It says the Browns going to give me bucks. From the East Coast to the West Coast, going to charge my account. It's going to charge my account. And as it does that, I'm going to tell you, can I get away? All right, yeah.
Yo, Al, I swear to God, you get better and better. You're a Raiders fan.
I'm playing all 5 of those.
Yeah, man,
that was one of my favorite ones.
Yo, you definitely got through the spirit of the football field. And you better go get those picks. You understand? Give me a
fly the Titans eye.
There you go. I love it. No one can do it better. You're tuned into the numero uno Shark Betting Show of them all. I'm your host, T Shark, of course, with my co-host.
Bishop.
And we're going to say it all day. Like and share this video on YouTube. Yeah, we're on Facebook. Yeah, we on that streaming, that gaming streaming platform. You know, Sharkmoney Show stream. You know, say what it is. We're going to put it out there. You streamers out there, I like to say what up to the tall guy. He's another mad streamer that's out there representing lovely. Yeah, you get it all day. Everybody check out the tall guy. He's the guy out there give you all the info that you need. You get this promo all day. I love you. Hey, it's on and on. Without further ado, let's get it on. Halftime's over. Let's get this money. Ooh, here we go. It's the Houston. It's the Houston Oilers. No, it ain't the Houston Oilers, but they look like the Houston Oilers, didn't they? Because they went and whop. That game was so mesmerizing. Did I not call that? Did we just not tell you last week it was going to be Houston? Yeah, rewind the clip all day, every day, however you want to play it. But they coming into Cleveland, and I do mean the bang. Cleveland Browns. Without the baddest man in the whole damn town. He's sitting on the sideline. ODB is sitting on the side, and he's like, dang, man, I got to get out there. I know you
just saw that on Instagram today. Adam Schefter reported that this afternoon that he was not going to be playing this Sunday. So that's kind of new news. I didn't really check the deets on that, but
listen here, they talked about the last game. He ain't played the last game. What made you think he was going to play this game? I ain't even need a piece of paper to tell you that. But there's going to be some trouble over there in the Cleveland side of things. LeBron going to have to come off the bench. He's going to have to be an honorary wide receiver or something because they're going to need size, okay? They're going to need 6'10" type of dudes out there catching that rock. I don't know about the little low and speedy, but let me tell you about the greedy. And that boy right back there, Mr. Hunt, the Hunt. He's coming out. I think this is going to be his year. He's going to have to emerge, and next thing you know, they're going to have to make a deal, give up one or the other. It's going down no matter how you say. Cleveland Browns with a minus 12.5. And I mean, Baker, touchdown maker. This right here sounds like it's incredible against Houston, against the visiting Houston. Not the Oilers, the Texans, okay? But they play like the Oilers, okay? But the Cleveland, 12. What I want to tell you, as a shark, as another shark, tell another shark, I gotta eat. And there's blood in the water in this game. The 12.5 tell me something to stay alive. But I'm gonna go ahead and take that complete bad news Browns for the money line. You're crazy. Look, this is the NFL. This is the NFL. Are you crazy? I'm not doing no 12.5. Anything can happen in there right now because you got a quarterback coming in off of Houston that looking every bit of like, you know what? He's against the odds. He beats the spreads. He does what he do. You know what I'm talking about? It's going to be trouble. But I don't believe 12.5. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns. Money line. B-Shark. How you doing?
So you don't believe in the 12.5, so what you're actually saying is you agree with my first pick of the week, which is the Houston Texans plus 12.5 points on this. Now listen, first off, I was wrong about Houston. Thought they'd come stumbling out the gate with a rookie coach and a backup quarterback named Tyrod Taylor.
There we go.
I was wrong on that. Figured like Urban Meyer would probably be like the delivery man because it's not his first big game. You know, I'm starting to think, man, more I see and hear about this man, I'm wondering if it's just a college dude.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like Urban
Call him
Meyer.
out.
I'm wondering if it's just a name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, right?
Because that was a mess. That Jacksonville stuff is a mess. And the Texans took advantage of that.
I told you.
And I'm gonna tell you this, man. Tyrod, in his last 6 starts against the spread, nobody believes in Tyrod Taylor ever. 6-0 against the spread. So you're handing a man that in his last 6 starts, he's 6-0 against the spread, and you're handing that man 12.5 points, and you're telling him to go to the city where he actually started, and he wants to come back and show them like, you remember me? Guess what? This is going to be a lot closer than 12.5 points. And that's what my card will say. On Sunday with this game here, I'm taking the Texans in those points with the deepest of apologies from B-Shark to the city of Houston because I thought y'all were getting smoked last week and I was wrong.
Hey, that's right. Apologize.
I saw it, man.
Right.
Tyrod, I believe. I know who's at the helm now.
That's not there.
Tyrod's not a joke, man, when it comes to that Vegas point spread stuff, man.
That's
he gave him 12.5? They just won. They just won. It's 12.5.
We on the same side, cousin. We on the same side. I'm just taking, the money line.
A lot of times I wait to pick, to put my card in. Like, I'll wait and see, injuries and things like that.
Yeah.
See if the line move, what have you. I saw 12.5 to that. Stamp that, John, right there.
Yeah, it's hard to take. It's like eating grits without no sugar. Who wants to eat that? Okay? But here we go. Yo, Adrian, I did it. We did it. However it goes down, it was done. Now I hit the high note. Who could it be? Over the hill, over the mountain, beyond yonder, there he goes. It hurts to know that Hurts is coming through, sitting at home. It's the Philadelphia Eagles, and it hurts to know. Okay, then it hurts to know that this man is in the game. It hurts to know that this man's going to show, and it really hurts to know if this man can throw. Okay, it's going to be the San Francisco, and like my man Al said, I don't see no gold. I don't see no gold in them hills right now because you ain't bringing what you packing. I believe the injuries against you is really going to hurt the San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be hurtful, but let me tell you, I like the coach because I love his dad. His dad is shouting out, come on, man, come on, run the rock all day. Hey, from one father to another. Hey. But I'm telling you right now, it's the Philadelphia, and I mean it hurts so good. Okay, going down there with the running game, they're going to have a good passing attack. It's the San Francisco 49ers with their good defense. If they can keep a good defense, that's going to keep them in the game. Now they're going to come out, punch the Eagles in the mouth. I'm going to tell you like Notre Dame, it's going to happen. Now you can catch the Eagles probably down 10-7, something like that. 3-point spread right there. But it's going to be an over game. Let's get that straight. This is an over game because after just only giving up 6 points, my gosh. I mean, you giving me goosebumps. You giving me goosebumps. Take the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly all the way. Don't even try. No alibi. Cause you're staying at home. It's all the way. Honeycomb, get it all, baby. Who you got,
Oh,
B-Shark?
man. Who's B-Shark out of this? I'll just put these notes down and freestyle.
Read.
I've been contemplating this ever since watching that 32-6 drubbing of the Falcons. And there was a lot of questions about the Philadelphia Eagles, rookie coach, just drafted a rookie in the first round, who's going to start. They got Jalen Hurts, who's going to make, his 5th career start, and he didn't look that great, but it was a terrible team last year, so who knows what that meant. Who knows if a new coach even knows what he's doing? Who knows, right? Who knows? What we saw was a highly organized attack that actually also was forced to make adjustments. They had 86 rushing yards put on the first quarter. And the meat grinder kept them out the end zone, bend don't break, made the adjustments, 22 rushing yards the rest of the game on defense, and no touchdowns. Now, was it a bad Atlanta team? Yeah, for sure. But before, the Eagles in the past and the Carson Wentz era would take teams that are a bad team and make them look like playoff teams. And that did not happen. What good teams do to bad teams is dispatch them by 26 points and own them in all 3 phases of the game. Even the punter was on point. He was kicking that back like a nice little golf shot. Right on 5. Right there. Done. And that gave us good field position, and D could pin back, get after Matt Ryan, and so on and so forth. So here's my point. I saw the Eagles are a home dog at 3.5 points. Alright, so here's what I'm going to tell you about that. I did not like that bet.
Didn't like it?
No. So what I did with my money on my card here for bet number 2, because I don't see no goal for the Niners either. I took the Eagles. I took the -6.5 actually.
Ooh.
So, and that was like a plus 375 payout. That was a nice little, much better return. It was a nice little return on the dollar there. But Raheem Mostert's hurt. He's not playing. That's a starting running back. And they lost the starting corner as well. Yeah. And by the way, they gave up 33 to the Lions, who almost came back against the team. They exposed them. They exposed them. Jared Goff and a bunch of. It's the Lions. They're not good. Expose these boys on defense when they were on cruise control because they put up 41. They lost 2 starters to injury. They look bad against the Lions. They're on the road in a hostile environment right now, and they're 3.5-point favorites. You do the math, kids. This is a Philadelphia Eagles victory outright at home. B-Shark's taking them by 6.5.
That's how we talk, and that's what we're going to do. You're tuned into the numero uno Shark Betting shows them all. It's the Shark Money Show. Like and share this video. Comment, everybody. Hey, you know what? Shark gonna have a lot more gifts coming up.
Went wrong last week.
Hello, gamers. Hello, everybody. Hello, NFL. Welcome. It's the Shark Money Show. Now here we go. It's the 3rd pick, and it's not coming with no ease to say this, but it's coming a little bit more easier with the 2 pink. Oh, it's lovely. Put them together if you got them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Clap if you know what I'm talking about. It's the RAM. It's the LA Rams. Like I told you last week, it was ugly. But that Billy Goat, that Ram, was on that hill, on that mountain, and he didn't want to come down. Okay, stubborn old Ram. Well, now the Ram going over here grazing, and they took the Ram over here to the who? The Indianapolis Colts and the Wentz. I told you, Carson Wentz would make you wince. And what did he do? He fumbled the ball, and he made you wince. Did I not call it? I told you it was going to be a crazy thing. I did have them for the win, but unfortunately, they could not pull it out against the magician. Okay, but now it's the Rams with the -4. Let's get back to business. Let's not make no type of issues over this situation. I swear by the gold around my neck, it's the LA Rams with the gold in their helmet, in their suit. They know what it is. We match up like loot. Oh, shoot. It's on and popping. Take the LA Rams with the -4 and take the over. And I mean the over in this game. Okay, you got 2 for 1, 2 for 1. You know what time it is? Big game. Who you got?
Yeah, so I love this. I love this game. This is the third game on my card. The Rams giving up 4 on the road to the Colts and Frank Reich and Carson Wentz and the world-beaten Colts.
Bowie.
You got the wrong quarterback in Indy, man.
Yes, you do.
You got the wrong guy.
Yes, you do.
I'm just saying, like,
Yes,
he's
you
not the dude. He'll show you the flash, like he did. He was like 9 out of 10 on the first drive, touchdown. Everyone's cheering. Yeah, well, we got it. Then what?
Then you
Collapsosaurus. It's the same thing. Turnovers. It's the same thing. Bad decisions. Guaranteed. Go watch the film, everybody. Go watch the film. There's open receivers everywhere. And Carson Wentz not looking at one of them. Not looking at one of them. So, and I'll tell you, the one kind of theme that I saw in week 1 was that some teams looked like they were prepared to play football after the game. Eagles were a good example of that. The Rams were a good example of that.
Yes, that's
there were
right.
other teams that looked like it was a preseason game, and then we had like the Packers, right? Like that was preseason.
Exactly.
And then so teams that kind of fell into 2 buckets here. And the Rams out the gate with Stafford, man, impressive. For a new quarterback and coach working with a quarterback, but they were kind of giving a little insight there with McVay and Stafford having that photographic memory and like they had that ability to collaborate real good. Out the box, these Rams are going to torch in the dome. Stafford's experience in the dome. They're going to torch the coach. And September under McVay, they've been 10-4-1. In their 4 seasons with McVay against the spread. McVay is 38-26-2 as a coach against the spread. And Frank Reich here as a home dog is 0-4 here. Nothing favors Indianapolis. Starting with the quarterback being Carson Wentz on this one. It's only 4 points. I think this one's a much taller number. So I'm leaning. I'm gonna give up those points. Take the Rams and roll, baby.
Give it up. Take it with the Rams. The goal ain't on, no matter how you do it. Looking like a centerfold right now. I'm styling, profiling, but I ain't got the woo in my step. But let's get our pep. It's the Denver, and I do mean the only Denver that I ever known. Not the Nuggets. I don't know nothing else but the Denver Broncos, because Elway has me brainwashed. If you don't know who Elway is, you're living under a rock. Part 2, okay? Now you better get it together, because it's the Denver Broncos with the -6. Woo! Flying on into the Sunnyville of Jacksonville. Oh, well, Jacksonville. Looks like your field is a little bit beat up. Okay, a little bit of mushy. Okay, and it's raining, because there was already a game there before you. How disrespectful is that? No, you open your heart, you open your arms, and you supported your brother, and you brought him on in and said, you can use my room. Okay, it's already a date. Book it. It's the Denver Broncos, and they don't have no riders on their back. They just wild like Mustangs out there. They're gonna put the trample on anybody that's in their way. You understand? They gotta make it up that mountain. They gotta make it across that prairie, and they're gonna do what it takes. And that defense, the Giants exposed something on that thing. But I do believe that the Denver defense will be the winning decision in this. If you got a fantasy team, put the Denver defense in your fantasy pick, okay? Take it all day in this game. You will win the whole situation, because the Denver's gonna make the Jacksonville look like a little kitty. Look like a little meow, meow, meow. Scratch. The rookie quarterback and the rookie coach, it's not gonna look good to you. And I do believe that the favorites are not gonna be in your favor. Jacksonville, get a job, because everybody is working for free, okay? You're gonna have to get some earners on this team. You're gonna get some burners on this team. You're gonna have to light something underneath their feet or something. Because that loss you just took, you did a little comeback. You made it look good. But in the NFL, you better take over like you should. I'm taking the Denver Broncos without the Riders, okay? Who you got, B?
Who else but your boy, Mr. Teddy Bridge on the troubled water.
There we go. I left it
on
open.
the troubled water.
Sing the song.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Sing the song.
Here we go. Well, listen, man. This is how I'm looking at this game, right? I already kind of gave you my shtick on Urban Meyer. No sense in repeating that. But kind of just feeling like a name. Oh, I did repeat that.
Yeah.
My bad. Anyways, here we go with Jacksonville. That stuff is a mess, man. And their home dog, 6 points home dog, man. That's a really attractive 6 points. Just take them, and they got long-haired Lord Farquaad, blonde-haired Lord Farquaad looking quarterback. He looked like the guy from Shrek, man, but just with some
the ball. Who is the favorite quarterback of them all?
No, it's not. Teddy Bridgewater is 36, 13, and 3 as a starter against the spread. He never gets any respect. Like 6 points, giving up 6 points on the road. That feels like respect.
That's
but,
right.
Traditionally, Teddy Bridgewater just treats it like disrespect. He's gonna treat it like disrespect and go win by 7, 8, 9, something like that, most of the time, like he normally does. And there is absolutely nothing at all that I saw with Jacksonville. And don't give me the preseason, because everybody's like, oh, that quarterback looks nice in the preseason. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And actually, that still looked like the preseason, but it was actually week 1. And it was Urban Meyer's job to get that team ready to play football. They were not. The only thing that I see breaking the Broncos' stride, in all seriousness right now, it's going to get hot and humid down there in Jacksonville. So the weather could be an impact on his game. Guys can get tired and gas and all that. So we got to hydrate and all that stuff. A lot of these bucking Broncos, Teddy Bridgewater, total disrespect, man, on the road. Let's get it, boy.
Hey,
let's get it, boy. Take them Broncos, baby.
Wars. I love your tune about that guy.
Cover on the road.
Yeah, that's right. Listen to the Sharks, because the shark got to eat, and only a shark know how to eat. But we got one more game up to call, and it's a Monday night delight that we would not take light and would not say, what's going on after this game? But it's the one and the only, and I do mean Aaron. I mean, he really can't get dressed up. Aaron can't get dressed up. I can't even dress up your name, Aaron, okay? Because you was the guy that I thought was the guy. But now you're trying to be a guy that's trying to try when you know that you the guy. I don't understand that. Riddle me this, riddle me that. But you're giving me a lot of riddles with that loss you took. Sitting on the bench. Let me be your coach. Let me inspire you one more time. Get your behind up off that bench and go and slay everything you see in eyesight. As far as the sun goes, that's your land. And you better not let no one walk on your land to survive. You're sitting at home. It's the Green Bay Packers, and I do mean they packed it in last week. They better start unpacking those bags. They home. Sitting there once again, and it's the Detroit with the new youth quarterback. I said it again. New youth quarterback. Anybody tell you something like that, you know you heard it from me. It's the new youth quarterback. Detroit Lions coming on in out of their dome, out of their little cubby little space. They like to live in the cave and come off the cliff and just let it all out. But there ain't gonna be no plateau for these guys. They going out and they looking stupid. It's the Detroit that's gonna get stripped. They're gonna get beat. They gotta get beat. It's gotta be Aaron Rodgers taking it off and just take the gloves off, Aaron. Unravel your hands. Take off the cotton. Just do what you gotta do. But Aaron Rodgers, it's a minus 10.5, and that's what you gotta do. Can you do it? Yeah, I knew you thought about it. Yeah, I was talking to you, Aaron. They thought I was. Give me some of that. You know what time it is. Take the Green Bay Packers, and I swear to God, put the Green Bay Packers on everything you love. But once again, Aaron, you lost to Winston, Smoking Winston. Moneyline that, dang that, I'm gonna moneyline this, yeah. You can call me chicken, but at the end of the night, when I got 10 picks, I'm making it through the night. I'm taking it just for the cream of the crop, don't stop. Who you got, Bichon?
Yeah, that's a smart money line right there. I'm gonna go with that one as well. Yeah, this is my fifth on my fifth and final pick on my card this week. So, a very, very intriguing matchup between the ferocious Cats of Detroit and the Cheeseheads of Green Bay.
Yeah.
What is happening? And boy, man, we just like, here comes Aaron Rodgers, Saints. Aaron versus James, this is gonna be a joke. And it was. We were right about that.
Oh yeah, we
were
it
right
was a joke.
Joke's on us. Aaron Rodgers, come out looking like a crackhead.
Woo! And yes, he
Come out
did.
looking like a crackhead. What was that?
He looked like he hung out with
he came out
Conor
the box.
McGregor.
Literally came out the box.
Yo, crack fell out his mouth. I swear to God.
Wrong box, man. He came out the cardboard box after that game. Oh my God, you see that guy? Yo, listen up. B-Shark has one message.
Oh, he's gonna let loose. You're gonna let loose. You're gonna bring out the inner. Oh, it's going down. The transformation.
B-Shark, I'm gonna channel my inner Aaron Rodgers.
I love it.
RELAX.
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 You got to be Great.
I'm going to take the 10.5 points and push them right on over to Detroit on this nationally televised Monday night game. And you know what? I'm betting on Aaron Rodgers because that man is 43, 25, and 2 at Lambeau against the spread.
Yeah.
That is a proud man. He was embarrassed. This is the life of a gunslinger. And I'll tell you what, the Lions come in, do something, get an upset. They don't look good at home in Packer Nation. Yes, the life of the gunslinger. It only takes one bullet, man, sometimes. You know, big, tall gunslinger like Aaron Rodgers is going to take a couple bullets, but he took a couple bullets down there in week 1.
In his behind.
Yeah, he's got a couple. He's limping a little bit right now, but you know what? I'm trusting them 6 guns, baby, to be on target to Devontae Adams. Real nice all day long,
There
up and
you
down
go.
the field. Send a message.
Uh-huh.
Send a message.
Yep.
RELAX.
Just relax.
B Shark told me.
Hey, that's what it is. It is what it is. You're tuned into the numero uno shark betting show of them all. It's the Shark Money Show. I'm your host, T Shark, with my co-host.
T-Shark.
Yeah, like and share this video to all your friends. It's been fun.
Right,
all you
baby.
gamers, all you streamers, remember, go see
I
the
was wanting
tall
to do
guy.
this. I was
That's
wanting
the
to do
tall
this.
guy. Make sure you go see them streamers. In the NFL, make sure you pick all 10 that we just picked and make sure you run it on back. Yeah, I see you right now. Get your inner feeling and get the glasses going.
Yeah,
Get it
like
going.
I see like a skeleton.
You see it all.
It's like some
And you're going to
X-ray.
see it all every week,
Some
okay?
money down there
Every
in that
Thursday.
Sharky's pockets
And
down there.
that's what I'm talking
Passing the
about.
collections
To
way
all my
around.
family, to all the Shark friends out there, we love you all. Until next week, it's the Shark Money Show.
Later.
Thank you for watching the Shark Money Show. Please remember that betting tips and advice are provided with the best of intentions and are carefully researched, but are for entertainment purposes only. No liability of any sort, financial or otherwise, is assumed by the Shark Money Show or any connected company or party. And hey guys, be responsible. Remember, gambling can be fun, but in excess it can also be addictive. So if you think you have a gambling problem, please seek help at 1-800-GAMBLER. And here's some tips to keep it fun. 1. Only gamble with money you can afford to lose. 2. Set a time limit and firm bankroll and then stick to it. 3. Don't chase losses. 4. Only gamble with a good and clear state of mind. And 5. Treat it as a hobby. And there you go. Thanks again for watching the Shark Money Show.